in here, Don.
Come on in, Don.
Come on in, Don.
Don. Thank you. Wait a second, man.
Right to my energy drink. Sorry.
That's right, we got Don for this stream, folks.
And it wasn't cheap, believe me. And I can't stick around long because
No one thought about how we would fit these people in here. Huh?
No. We just brief talk.
we can squeeze in and fit a couple more.
Ladies crash. So we just kind of move right on.
Interesting.
Interesting strategy. I have a lot of work to do today.
That's for somebody else.
Somebody said Dan?
That's right.
Yeah,
Dan's
Dom.
here.
No, Dom with an M.
Huge news. We got Omar.
Unbelievable. Look at the.
Don, we were saying
Yeah.
out there before you came on,
Yeah.
the end of, what are the things you've all been to the end of?
The end. Oh, yeah. How many
Game
corporations
trailers?
have I ruined?
Yeah, game
a
trailers.
trail of ruined corporations in my wake. Yeah,
that
this is 3 for 3 so far. So this is a trifecta. This is my
okay.
third major media corporation I've single-handedly brought to
for
the
you.
ground.
Congratulations.
And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Elise knows what I'm talking about.
Me too.
Yeah, so it feels good. It's a big time celebration, right?
Who's that? Who's that in the door?
Come on in.
Come on,
in.
special guest coming in.
Get in, Justin.
Justin. How many of those have we got?
And then you want to make sure it's unprotected, so that way they get CTE.
What about this guy over
It goes all the way back to the wall.
Oh my god!
How many of those are there?
Where are these coming from?
My office.
How delayed is
Boys,
this?
get it. You want to get in?
I'm actually going to pee. I'll be back.
Go pee.
How's everybody doing?
I'm miserable. James, I'm absolutely miserable.
But your job.
Yeah, I know, but I'm depressed, Bruce. So hopefully I'll be feeling a little better. We'll just see if pick me up a little bit.
It's gonna be. I was gonna say,
I was
is this
hoping
gonna make you feel
this would
better
turn
or
things
worse?
around. I was hoping to turn things
I mean,
around.
does it help that we're losing our jobs?
Well, the thing that's tough is because you haven't heard about my new job. It's kind of heartbreaking. It's a bittersweet moment for me. I'm so excited with my new job. I'm an executive with Warner Brothers Discovery. It's a huge step up.
Wow.
It's a huge step up, but it's bittersweet.
Yeah, you had to.
Turbid in the chat.
I think John did tell me I should.
Turbid.
Turbid's here.
That's right. Turbid is still alive.
Do we invite Turbid out for the Funhouse reunion?
We sent the jet. We did send the Funhouse jet to Turbid, but he missed it. I think he crashed. My favorite thing about Mark Wahlberg is that every time he works out, he's wearing essentially soccer goalie gloves.
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
Like
What is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's because
weight in your
He
hand.
prays so much.
yeah, if he prays so much, he's worried that the calluses will get between him and his God.
He has like a.
There's a question in the chat. Is Funhouse ending?
No,
No, they just got here.
it's only just begun.
Stronger than ever.
Have you ever checked to see what's in the backpack? Oh, it's your hand.
What does he smell like? Because I always imagine musty.
You want
You
to
can
smell?
find out right now.
Not really anything. Don't put the green on your face.
I'm gonna put this on my
the
untapped
front of his
account.
face is pretty potent.
It's like
Maybe
hot
he
pepper though.
sniffed that
Start
chair
far
with all
away.
the green
and
on
then-
it.
There have been multiple sets of lips upon his lips. Like Ryan's kissed him, Charlotte's kissed him.
Kind of not bad.
There, yeah, you can see the.
Full screen. Got a full screen over there.
No space.
I'll scoot over again.
Yeah, you want spots?
But James, I think you have a question for Rahul about when he gets sad.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh yeah, if he's ever been so sad.
It's a good question.
Hey, good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, we got to ask Rahul how many crows he's up for.
You just gotta slide it on.
Imagine the smell that Maria's feet smelled inside those boots for several hours. With her beautiful soft feet inside beautiful long and tight leather boots, struggling and sweating like a glass of ice water. Imagine the smell. She running back and forth, jumping and running, forming calluses on her feet. Imagine the moisture between her toes.
Oh my gosh, Minch!
Hey, what's up, Mitch?
I think it's his inner.
Wonder how I got these scars you do. Master Jacob cut open mince she did.
Oh, you're the scar giver.
I am the scar giver.
Minch have tennis balls size of tangerine inside Minch.
Wait. It's like cancer, Minch? Or what is that what that means?
Dark Knight.
That's Michael Caine. Yeah. Oh,
All right, that's
boy.
pretty good. That's probably enough.
Hey, Lynch, ladies and gentlemen. Let Minch.
Way to go, Minch.
Thank you, Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to? Here, take
Yeah,
it.
sure. All right. Yeah. So I started off as a fan. I think most people know this story, but I used to watch you guys back when I was in London before my acting career had really started. It was the same way I think chat and the community feel. It was this bright, positive chuckle you would get whenever a new video would hit, and it just helped everything. I don't know, it just made you feel a little bit better every day. And then I had the luck of meeting you guys and then joining up and then recording content with you. And I have all but left the UK for good, and I've always considered you guys, the old place back in Arizona Circle, kind of my home base. And it was my first real feeling like I had people in LA. So I want to thank you guys for taking care of me, for also... I still feel as well that Funhaus had a really positive impact on my career in terms of you guys gave me the same community who follow me now through TV shows and stuff like that. And whenever there's like an announcement, there'll be like a Talking Stalkings reference on a trailer for some website. It will always follow me, and I'm super proud of that. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you for everyone. Funhaus played a massive role in changing my life and giving me roots here. There you go.
That was a good speech. That was a good speech.
But yeah, no. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
Back on Thursday.
We'll see you on Thursday.
For the last
See
one.
ya.
Everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! There's bubbles.
Oh yeah, you know I need that glass.
I've only stayed in this company for this long just to open this bottle.
Nice
now
job.
I can quit.
Now you can do it. Don't quit yet.
Wait, don't quit.
Don't quit yet.
I'm not very good at articulating myself in the moment, so I wrote something to read.
Oh.
If that's okay. It's going to be long and boring, and I'm sorry.
No, I'm engaged.
I wish it was a poem. I wish I was that talented.
Acrylic.
Sorry, it's going to be a little long.
Take time. We got a lot of champagne.
February 2024 marked 9 years of Funhaus, which is a lifetime on YouTube.
Do we want this music playing?
Do the Lord of the Rings lo-fi beats. It's at the bottom.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that actually... February 2024 marked 9 years of Funhaus, which is a lifetime on YouTube. During our run, we've seen other channels rise and fall, many unable to avoid the dreaded gravitational pull toward the internet's basement. This is a dusty, cobweb-laden pit where channels of yesteryear are unceremoniously put out to pasture or left to quietly fade away, often relegated to a piece of online nostalgia. Metaphorically speaking, we at Funhaus have fought the good fight to pull ourselves away from these depths. We've had no delusions about making it to the penthouse, but we thought maybe, with hard work and heart, we could get to the 3rd or 4th floor where the pool usually is. Or if James and John Holland had their way, the fitness center.
Goddamn right.
There have been many times, no matter the progress or strides, that the floors slipped out from underneath us, leaving us stranded at the bottom of a broken escalator. Comedian Mitch Hedberg wisely observed that technically a broken escalator is just stairs. I agreed with this until I saw one of those videos where a packed escalator malfunctions, horrifically swallowing its passengers whole into the metal abyss. Here at Funhaus, we looked into that metal abyss, and the abyss looked back. Time and time again, we've jumped back onto this tumultuous conveyor belt with zeal and clawed our way out of the grinding crush, refusing to be chewed up. We've endured, we've persevered, and we've proven ourselves. We did not go gently. With this team here and with the community's support, we barked our way onward and upward as a team. Even so, Funhaus is ending. Eventually, everything comes to an end. That's life. As we've been winding the channel down, we've been reflecting on the years together and the journey we've had. To quote Rush's prime mover in the lyrics of the late, great Neil Peart, from the point of ignition to the final drive, the point of the journey is not to arrive. Well, we've arrived, but like Neil said, that's not the point. It's the way we did it, which was pretty fucking cool. How lucky are we to have had this journey with each other and with you, the viewers and community who have come along with us for the ride. You recite quotes from videos that we don't even remember saying. You know our birthdays. You fall asleep watching us every night and eat your breakfast looking at our faces. You get tattoos of our references. You draw amazing art of us. You've traveled the world to meet us. You send us messages of support and show up for us. I think some of you have taken this news harder than we have. You come here to laugh, but lately everyone's leaning a little harder on the Lindsay crying emote.
It's not an emote anymore.
So it's now when we talk about the journey versus the end that you should remind yourselves, just because it's the end doesn't mean it's goodbye. Don't dwell on it or put us in the internet basement. There's a new journey waiting, and I hope you'll support all these great people here in the next journey. To those of you in the fandom who welcomed me with open arms from my very first day in late November 2015 and have supported me since, thank you. It's been unbelievable. Beyond my wildest expectations. No matter what I do next, I will always treasure that feeling. To those of you who thought a woman joining Funhouse would be the end of the channel, I guess it was a long con, 8.5 years, but you win. Congratulations. To my friends who are still technically my coworkers but will remain my friends, I am glad you are here with me, here at the end of all things. What I hope to remember most is all the joy we've had here, finding it, making it, spreading it, and getting it back in return. You are all responsible for that joy. I know it's easy to be self-deprecating and for outsiders to be reductive and even belittling of what we do. YouTuber as a title is diminishing. Content is a dirty word. And yes, what we do isn't rocket surgery. But I know everyone watching agrees. You've all directly and indirectly influenced the lives of countless people for the better, and that is something to hang your hat on and hold your head high for. For me personally, you've made me feel loved and championed and changed me in my life. Funhouse is an ensemble. It's the people, and you are some of my favorite people, and definitely my all-time favorite Ryan. We're a success story, and we should never forget that, regardless of how anyone who wallows in cynicism or insecurity tries to flavor it. We are an anomaly, an outlier, and against the odds kind of crew, and now we're going out at the top of our game. All the more impressive when you consider the amount of reinventions, pivots, and cataclysmic world events we've weathered. You're all special, one-of-a-kind people, and I look forward to hearing whatever special speech you've each prepared about me. But know that I cannot speak directly about any of you, as I will get too emotional. I had a dream last night that I was visited by myself from the future. It wasn't future Elise from Ryan's Bargain Bin. She's busy running a country. One of the greatest countries in the world, in fact. But this particular future Elise talked with me and told me about a recurring dream she has. In that dream, a future Elise comes to future Elise and speaks to her. I have a record of what she says, and if you will all say it with me now, I only have 2 prints. But
we can share.
We'll squeeze.
I figured we could share maybe the front row and the back row. I think.
Really need to save ink on the last
Just kind of
day.
act like
I
we
think
know
you'll
what
all.
it is.
Maybe unfurl it a little.
There, you want to get in close and.
I see.
So I'll
Is this a
count
trick?
us.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
count us out here.
Okay.
I know what it is. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. When dreaming, I'm guided back to Funhouse. Time and time again. And sunrise, I fight to stay asleep. 'Cause I don't want to leave the comfort of this place. 'Cause there's a humor, a longing to play games, different than the life I live when I'm away. People don't know this song? Nope. So let's go there. Let's make life today. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me to Funhouse? To a place where fun is free.
Unless you remember.
Can you take me to Funhouse? To a place where jobs are dreams. Again. Can you take me to Funhouse?
Do the go up in the octave.
To a place where fun is free. Can you take me to Funhouse? To a place where jobs are dreams.
today.
Today is Scrappy.
Elise. I love you too.
To us. To us.
Elise.
To us.
To Scott.
To Scott.
To Scott.
And the Marlins Scott.
To the Creed Cruise, summer of
To the Creed Cruise.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of all of us.
Do you have a favorite video, Charlotte? Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's the best video
Ryan's got
Funhouse
an
ever
answer.
Or the
made.
best video ever made.
That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's probably One Armed Robber, the members only video that I did with Lindsay that 25,000 people watched.
Yeah.
But no, I think Gift
That was
Guide.
my answer.
I think Gift Guide is
Yeah,
my answer.
Gift Guide's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like
That's a really good
Sundered.
answer.
I know we took it down out of respect for our friend Rahul, but that was one that I cut and realized that like not the main crew of Funhouse could be in a video and make maybe the funniest
It
thing
was a
we ever
total
made.
accident.
Yeah. Like people forced into a room with Matt or by Matt Peak, right? He picked the worst game to ever play and it was
Format
somehow funny.
by
It's actually a cool game.
And there was like missing 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not a video per se, but I think collectively some of the effects and cinematics that you all did for both Starboys and Ryan's Bargain Bin.
Oh,
Okay, you okay? You drink, is there some
Like-
Pepsi in there?
They're not, and
yeah, Starboard's
again, it's
crazy
not a
good.
single video, but in terms of like the quality of something produced, I think Lindsay, every time you've done a honestly, maybe the best video is the one you're gonna watch, which is the one Lindsay
the one that makes people cry.
made. That made me
Yeah.
bawl twice
Yeah, that's
watching it.
tomorrow.
It's coming
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 40-minute documentary Lindsay made, but yeah.
And I wanted to just echo something the chat's been saying. The Law Simulator, like that. That was the first video I watched.
Oh.
Where I was just like, I was
Oh my
no,
God.
not the first video I watched. Where I was so jealous of Jacob's edit for it. I remember telling you when we went out to lunch today. I was like, Jacob, I've never been so jealous of an edit before, and that shit was
The Law
amazing. So yeah,
Simulator.
the Law Simulator for sure for me.
I remember the first Jacob edit that I was really impressed by was the Disney princesses. Like Ariel was squatting over something.
Oh, that was
And it was just
Very
a vile
impressive,
video.
it was your true soul through
She
the
shits all those
camera.
eggs out.
Yeah.
I think special shout out to Funhouse Public Broadcasting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The gift guide
absolutely.
is an incredibly
That chaos.
done
Definitely.
video, and then also just for me, this is more for me personally, and it's a remote video that we did, but it was when we did the sponsored Jeopardy thing, and it was literally just John Smith and I playing Jeopardy, and I probably haven't laughed harder than any other time than that.
Right, I got that one to
video.
cut, and I was like, "Oh, sponsored Jeopardy video. It's just
Yeah.
two people in it. All right,
That was
totally.
supposed to be my first video edit for the channel, and I said, "Can I get something more normal?"
It was an easy edit because it was just like the funniest thing ever was just
Yeah.
already happening.
Speaking of the pandemic, I remember when you were Marlon Brando, James.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And Jacob had Boba Fett's hat on.
It was the
Jogu
Mando.
yeah, Jogu Rogu
Rogu.
experience.
It was the Mandalorian
Yeah.
thing, so we were all supposed to be. I got the memo wrong. I thought it was the Brando gameplay.
That is.
I was crying laughing in the pandemic, and the world was terrible, and it was like one of those bright days scrubbing through that.
I also think the Rogue Squadron one.
Oh, yeah.
like visually, it's like
Super
holy
impressive.
shit. That was like ended up.
that was
being
my
really
first
impressive.
produced video ever.
It's great.
Start on top.
What was your guys'
NASCAR.
favorite joke or character over the years? I know my personal favorite was Elise. I mean Natiri in the Avatar gameplays, and then the person replied and said that was a Cloud Atlas gameplay.
Yeah. I still all the time. I cut that video, so I spent a lot of time with it. But the Vin Diesel ripping on Vin Diesel is still like on a scale of 1 to 10. Can I borrow $5? Is
All timer.
I enjoyed you all shitting on Harrison Ford for an hour. I got to cut the first Indiana Jones. Literally just I only could do 10 to 15 minutes, but you all shitted on him for like an entire hour.
Yeah.
And I loved cutting that because like it almost just cut itself, but I just got to add extra dumb shit to it. So that was just great seeing how just much of a machine you all were.
I told Elise this yesterday, but Yoda was intended to just be a single episode bit, but she made Minch magical.
I don't know.
You did. You did. No, you like
Every
Minch.
little
I was like,
Minch
oh
she
my
does
God.
is magic.
Yeah, it was so good, and I'm like, just had to keep coming back.
I think John just liked dressing Peak up and making him do things.
Yeah,
whenever he
forcing
was
him to
the
do stuff.
hitman.
Brick too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we were
John-
talking about
That was lightning in a bottle.
No man is better at looking worse for comedy. Like all the demo disc stuff, the neck brace,
Sacrifices himself.
like
Peanut Butter Robot was.
peanut
Oh
butter
my God.
robot.
Yeah.
That's so good. Both of those videos.
Mr. Riddles.
Yeah,
Riddle,
the
yeah.
teeth.
Riddles.
I got to cut that first one, and like the look on you all's faces was exactly the same one as mine as I was watching it in real time.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck, John?"
Because
I know
the
he's
fake
my
teeth were
husband,
painful.
and I'm biased.
But talk about John.
I like the way you open that champagne. But like James, you have always been so consistent in your comedy. Like you always show up and try to be your funniest and do your.
I always bring a 3 out of 10
Well,
every
no.
time.
I was gonna say out of
You come
5.
with like a great
Good
an
to see.
8.5.
I know, like times that I'm not feeling my funniest, you're still fighting to make the most jokes and be the funniest, and also your commitment to naming every character Derek.
Is that?
doing-
Best
I guess
long
I
joke
never.
ever.
I guess I never realized that.
Oh, you never put that together.
Guess
I never really
no.
questioned
Some
it.
variant of Derek that you've been doing for 10 years is very, very impressive.
Interesting. Oh
But
well.
you don't need us to tell you your but I think you need to
It's like an infinite reservoir. How does he keep turn it on whenever he wants?
One
If
of
you
my-
look at
Perpetual joke motion.
I was saying,
You do it too. You
look
have
at
it
the
too.
swath. There's
I know what you're talking about.
There's
Yeah,
like
you do.
6 jokes, right?
They called me that in high
I
school.
just keep doing it.
What'd you call me?
James's Freddie Mercury is
I'm
one of my
trying
favorite things ever.
I'm trying to remember some of your
It's 'cause
go-tos.
the teeth are.
Falling out.
Yeah, the teeth are so.
I found out quickly that it's really easy to do a Freddie Mercury impression if you have 2 giant front teeth.
Seeing so many just boobs and vaginas and buttholes, and I was like, "You gotta do something about this."
obviously, we are funny. Obviously, we come up with, but not every single time and not always perfect. But part of what I always did as an editor was I cut to the waveform, which is people go, even that, I just go, which is. You get rid of the first which is, or you use the best which is, and you cut it and you move the camera so it looks like someone is just saying the perfect sentence every single time.
Right?
Ahs, never having a gap. And also the biggest thing is always when people say something that's funny and everyone laughs, you cut 2 ha's before the last ha.
Oh yeah, because it's
Yeah,
gonna end
yeah.
up going forever.
Because it sounds you're gonna laugh forever.
And while we're on the subject of our favorite Patrick moments, his particularly ornery ones, when you come in, and, no, I think we were.
it was. I think you were in here somewhere.
When Charlotte and Lindsay and I are streaming, and you come in and ask us if we want to keep the views low.
Yeah.
It is one of the funniest fucking things that has happened to me here. Great.
On that note, real quick, I just watched this clip recently, but I introed when we started the Sims series. I was like, I used to play this game as a girl and I loved it. And he, no beat miss, said, oh, now you've returned as an old woman.
Mooing Assassin says, this is not a joke. As I write this, my wife has started labor for our first child.
James.
Which Funhouse Dream Jobs guest can best guide us through this?
Slick Diggums.
I mean, I'd love to see Lou, hard hat, trying to figure out in the back of a taxi cab.
Right, staring down the barrel of the birth canal.
This is an interesting one. Beanbag McGee. How do you feel about the actual influence in people's lives you've had? For example, I am no longer Christian and I have bought steroids. These are true.
So this is for the Dick in the Blender video. This is Bones' caption. I once played an entire John Holland track for my wife to get her in the mood. She got so horny she dropped every single one of her eggs right then and there like a goddamn tilapia. I screen capped that today, and I remember the time when I saw it, I was like, God damn, Bones.
Fuck, marry, kill. Tony the Tiger, Captain
Einstein.
Crunch, and Lucky the Leprechaun.
Okay, well, I would fuck that leprechaun so hard.
I can't stay for long. I can't stay for long.
Oh, why not?
Where? What the hell do you have to do?
I have to save Gotham City.
Oh.
Again?
I can't stay for long.
Who's terrorizing Gotham today?
The Batmobile.
You hear that, Bones?
I can't stay for long.
I can't even understand what you're saying.
Stay for long.
Can't stay.
There's a tall base.
Worse.
Batman, do you
Stay
smoke?
here for a minute.
Do you smoke?
Yeah, Batman, what's your cigarette of choice?
I've never done peyote.
Okay.
What do you think about drugs that you have to vomit to take?
Who said that?
Originally, him.
There's that guy.
To all of the superheroes in the Funhouse community, thank you for supporting us for all these years.
Yeah.
You out of here?
Okay. No, don't leave yet. Stay with us.
Try to get out.
I can't see much.
Batman, we need you to save Funhouse.
Yeah, please.
Hey,
Yeah.
you want to know something, little boy?
Yeah, I'm 35.
Look out, Batman's coming, Patrick.
I'm coming for you.
Don't
here.
smoke, Patrick.
What's up,
You
Batman?
want to touch the suit?
I would love to touch the suit.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
Huh? The real heroes were the heroes of Funhouse.
Oh, thank you, Batman.
All right. Okay.
Batman, but do you think though that if we stay the heroes for long enough, we'll live long enough to become the villains?
I can't speak to that.
Fuck, marry, kill. Ra's al Ghul, Clayface, the Joker.
I'm in the new universe. I'm in the new universe.
Oh. James Gunn's?
New universe. Yeah.
Batman, what if I told you the Joker was in this room right now?
Where is he?
I don't know. One of us dresses up as a clown pretty
Pull
often.
me up to him. Where is he?
He's right here, right here.
It's right, this guy. That's him. That's
He
the
dressed
Joker.
up like a clown.
This guy. This
Look
guy.
at
Right
makeup
here.
off.
Right here.
Look at the
This one.
shape of the face.
What are you gonna do about it, Bruce?
Bruce. Where's Bruce? Who told him? Did you tell him?
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say anything.
Someone told me.
Well, I can't stay long. I can't stay long.
We got
You wanna
this.
have smoke
somewhere to
outside?
I've got to.
You gotta catch
I
us.
gotta go. I go over the bridge to Arkham, and that's where you can light up. You can't in Gotham City proper, anyway. I just want to say thank you.
When I first saw the hand on the other side of the door, it was legitimately
Anybody
scary.
have Batman's cell phone?
I got your cell phone.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here,
yeah, Batman.
I got your scrunchie right here, Batman.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you
Kind
want
of thought
this?
you'd have a
That's
nicer
real
phone, Batman.
All right,
cool phone.
Funhouse.
Don't go.
Don't go. We love you, Batman.
We need you, Batman.
We need
Thank you
you.
so much, Batman, for
Thank you
everything
for
you've done for
saving
us.
us.
Here I go.
Wait,
Bye.
the guy, only guy that can lift you is
Have
coming
a great
back right
day.
now.
Oh no!
John?
Batman's flying away. Ah!
Wow.
Above the ad about being in control of your sexual health.
Me watching the final stream.
Oh God.
Show that. Show that.
Sansa Stark.
It's
like after season 2.
That's a meme.
Can you save that
That's
one?
a meme.
Yeah.
So sad, but you also look so beautiful.
Yeah.
Just this enormous glass of shit.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you?
Omar, what is this box?
What the hell is
Omar,
that?
there's a box coming.
It's new jobs. Just cash.
What's in that box?
What is in that box?
I bought everybody something stupid for the end of this.
No way, really? That's awesome. Omar got us. Okay.
What the hell is
They're
that?
3XL shirts.
What are you gonna say?
Look at all
Bought
look like little
everybody something
kids.
stupid for the end of this.
All right. Let's see it.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
You get the spelling right? Did they get the spelling right?
I like that shit.
Hell yeah!
So something that has been I mean, you all know that Jacob was an intern.
Oh yeah.
Before he started here, but we've always had interns helping us at Funhouse, and we've had some really amazing ones come through.
Zach
so many,
Woods.
and ones who like are still very much part of, for the family and friends and stuff. So we have one intern who has been helping us. He's still here. Let's bring him in to say hello. Come
One
here,
survived.
Jason.
Come on in,
Oh,
Yeah, you guys slide us more. You guys slide us more.
They can't
I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but if you want to, what has it been like being a Funhouse intern?
It's been really cool. I was a fan prior, so it's been definitely surreal experience.
A glowing review.
Not abusive at all.
No, but seriously, thank
Everyone
you.
apply.
I don't know if, for better or for worse. I mean, our our interns have always been a huge part of the production process. Like it isn't just hang out and observe. It's like genuinely working on these videos. A lot of your favorite Photoshops have probably been made by Jason or other interns over the years, and animations and all kinds of cool graphics and things like that. So yeah, thank you very much.
I want to thank everyone for all the great
Apology
years
accepted.
of working here. Thank you. Because we were like the weird adopted. We didn't earn any of it. We didn't start this. We weren't hired even.
Yeah.
That's right. We just started, and everyone was so cool and nice to us. And I was slowly able to work my way up to being an uncle. I think was my final role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lead uncle.
It was lead uncle. Lead
Uncle.
uncle from
Yeah.
adopted child. And
It's an acronym.
thank you, because this was like the coolest job ever, and I think I'm gonna always look back on this as like my favorite job ever. I think I can't imagine anything else topping it.
Same.
Other than Machinima.
I got you dog tags.
Machinima's number 2. Thank you.
Are we gonna play changes?
And it's such
We
a
can.
weird accident that we got to do it at all. So thank you, everyone.
I just want to say thanks for bringing me into the fold. Moving out here to LA was a wild thing for me to do when I did it. And it was like instantly that y'all welcomed me in. So
Thanks, Gabs.
We're happy to have you.
We're glad to have you, Gabs.
no, y'all. Sorry, I didn't expect this, but that shirt back there says it all. I miss future Funhouse because
Thank you.
I wish I had more time with y'all. So
Well, you're still in LA.
We're in the same Discord.
You're still in
No
LA.
one's sending
Thank
you
God.
back.
I'm not going anywhere. But
tomorrow. Yeah, we're all dying.
But like, I was kind of reflecting on my early time at Funhouse and before Funhouse, and I always like kind of saw myself as kind of a blank slate as far as like personality and things like that. And I don't know, Funhouse really let me like find myself, if that makes sense. And I am not going to take that for granted. I love you guys.
Oh man.
Love you too, Jacob. Glad we were able to twist you. No, it's such a cool crew, like an amazing group of people. So much talent in one room. I think we took it for granted a lot, and now it's all in perspective. And it's really been an amazing ride with a bunch of y'all. Big shout out to James, friend for a long time, bringing me along for
Thanks
this. At least
starting
2.
this thing.
Yeah, you had so much to do with it, and then. Well, me too. We all were. That's how it works. But Omar too. You did an amazing job carrying the team after other people left. You've done amazing work, man. Your whole heart was in leading us, and you did a great job turning this into an extremely positive work environment. It's been. I don't think any of us will get this again, like this amazing of a crew. So, thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
And James for being the champ, man.
Hell
You've done
yeah.
incredible work.
Thanks.
I clapped for him. The whole time. Claps for Huffy.
I said this a little bit earlier, but I just want to say, like, I know like a lot of the audience has gone through a lot of things, and Funhouse kind of helped lift them out of those dark times. But I feel like everyone here at Funhouse has also gone through dark times, and like never was there a moment where I came here and like felt like it was always kind of like this lifts me out of that moment. So as much as it was for the audience that lifted them out of these dark times and kind of confusing times, it did the exact same thing for I feel like a lot of us, especially when there was a lot of transitions going on. And so I just want to say like this is literally just extended family. There's never been a place like this where I was just so excited to come to work and just see all the creative shit. I've never been so impressed by just a group of people who just are not just talented, but also just very humble about their talent and just like encouraging everyone on. I know going on to my next, whatever that is, I'm gonna have a lot of tough questions in that interview, which is probably gonna get me, make me not get the job. But like, this has like truly just been like an amazing environment. And I really learned like what good leadership, but what good peers, and what good friendships would be. So like, I really just love all of y'all.
You had an amazing positive attitude, John. Always happy, positive guy. It's incredible.
James, I just want to congratulate you on winning.
Oh wow, look at that. So much gold.
Yeah.
I won.
And now New Game Plus.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
James, take us home.
Oh.
Well, Lisa's got the mic. At least got the mic.
Yeah, like Lindsay said, the documentary says so much, and big ups to her because she did such an amazing job with it. It's so beautiful. You should be so proud of it. And I said a lot of what I wanted to say earlier. I quoted Neil Peart. I made a metaphor about an escalator. I but it's like hard to really encapsulate into words how special all of you have been and how special this experience has been for me, because it's been more than a job. And Omar, thank you so much for weathering so much that you did and carrying so much that you did.
Man of Steel.
Charlotte, you have such a beautiful, beautiful brain that is so hilarious. And Jacob, the biggest treasure in you finding yourself was that we got to find you too. John, you have a musical soul. You are a kind person, and I truly love you. Bones, you always make me happy. You're rarely here. When you do, it makes me the happiest that you're here. And you're a great, great person. Rick, I'm going to miss you screaming out because something went wrong in a game that I don't even understand what happened. But I know you think you haven't come so far. You've come so far, but you weren't even working at a deficit, man. And you're going to go even further. I love you. You know how I feel about you and everything you did to make this place what it is. Carrying it. Patrick, we are at odds. But not really, because I really love you and I really love us being funny together. It's great. Ryan, don't look at me like that, man.
Why?
There is no one like you, Ryan Haley. Like no one in the entire world. In the best way possible. Gaz, you have not been here for super long, but the impact you have made is huge, and you have been so stalwart in who you are and such a good friend. Dan, we've gone so way back, and we're going to keep going, and you're just this big mountain man that I love. And James, I'm so glad that you're here at the end. And I think you weather things in a way that people don't necessarily always know that you weather them, because you really put on this really tough guy exterior. You're a funny guy and you put on this big show of strength all the time, because we know you as the strong guy. And you don't always have to be, but I know that everybody here appreciates that you are. So thank you. I obviously love you. The most of everybody here, in fact.
My friend Corey's out there too.
Oh yeah, he loves you
me a lot,
too. But thank you you went the distance, and that's something that you should be so proud of. And you guys, we did, this is such a huge thing that we did together. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled that all of you have stayed with us to the end. And I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on now.
No, it's okay.
Not even a tear? Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Keep the onions out.
Thank you guys for making me feel like somebody who could have dreams. So thank you.
Really well said, Elise. I don't think anyone else will follow.
I will try.
I'm just all the stuff that Lee said, but from me.
I said that too.
Plagiarism. I love you all very much. This has been a lot. This job has been real shitty sometimes. And I'm really grateful to the audience, first of all, for watching, for allowing me to do things that I never dreamed I'd be able to. And for letting me do it with people that I care about a lot. I can't get into the specifics of how much I love all of you. But this team inherited a lot of fucking baggage. And I I never wanted to leave in such a way that I would feel like anyone would be burdened with this. Because as wonderful as it is, it comes with a lot of shit and a lot of expectation. And as hard as you can work and as great as a thing you can make, it's always measured against that expectation. And that's really a hard thing to deal with. And the people here have scaled Everest to deliver beyond those expectations. It's really, really remarkable.
Get him in.
No way! He made it! Oh, wow. John Smith, everybody.
Help us, John!
And
everyone crying?
Yeah, you made it the best spot, John.
There we go. Give him a big hug.
All right. Come get your ass here, dude.
Watch out for those DVDs.
Keep going.
And I'm not.
Watch out for
Do you
Kilo
want
the
Spider-Man or we have 50 First Dates?
I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm really happy actually, because like all good things have to come to an end, and the fact that this is ending confirms it was a good thing. And I'm kind of overwhelmed right now because my dream was always that if it did end, it would end this way, where we had some semblance of control and we could share our aspirations with everyone watching, and we could do it loving everyone in the room. And so that's really all I ever wanted, truly, more than anything. And so I'm really grateful that that's the case. And I'm so excited to see what everyone here does. I hope I get to do it with you all the time, or some of the time, or whatever it is. Everyone here is amazing, and thank you. I mean, thank you for
Thank
this.
you, man.
Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you. You started this thing that we all became a part of.
And I'm gonna hold this belt forever because we're not gonna do any more of the wrestling thing, so I have it forever.
Yeah, that's inventory.
We're gonna crow.
He's
Do a crow edit of this stream.
I think we should all take a bow together.
Oh.
You made it just top of the bow.
2 rows of bows.
Oh my god.
Are we standing and bowing?
How do you bow sitting down?
Well, you throw your legs out.
Yeah.
Kick everything over.
All right. Elise, you want to
We
count
are
down
the
our
miss.
bow?
If we don't do it at the same time, it's gonna be fucking ruined.
Yeah.
So, pay
Alright.
attention,
And
okay?
hold everybody's hand. Bones will be made.
You better jump.
No, not the finger lock.
I'm snotting.
I got snot fingers.
Patrick.
No,
Ryan.
Oh,
just one?
Are we gonna do it?
Are we doing? Yeah.
Get this over with.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
All right. 2, 3.
Oh, no! I can't see this! Turn it off!